has been made possible with the continued support of the 24K casino affiliates. Join and make real money from your website.
Well, the weatherman said snow today, but you can never trust those guys. They never get that right. Howdy, friends. Thanks for joining me on another edition of APCW Perspectives. We have some important stuff to cover, so let's not waste any time, but get right into our first story from the United Kingdom, of course, which finds that gambling advertisements are being served to addicts doing Google searches. I must admit that when I originally heard this story, it perplexed me. Just perplexed. You know, because I was like, why are addicts searching for online casinos, then crying foul? Is there no personal accountability anymore? However, as I read the article, it seems that these problem gamblers were in fact actually searching for GamStop, the UK's self-exclusion service for players with gambling issues. Apparently, some advertisers were in fact targeting GamStop as a keyword to deliver their adverts. And I gotta tell you, I've been in this industry nearly 20 years. I've seen a lot of greedy shit and disturbing behavior, but this is disgusting. Google says the accounts targeting the GamStop term with casino ads have been suspended. Who would do such a thing? Well, let's take a look, why don't you? Here are the screenshots of the search results posted by The Independent. And you can clearly see the names of the sites, which appear to be portals. So if you're one of the offenders listed here, I would like to say shame on you, but obviously you have no shame or you wouldn't be doing stuff like this. And in the GPWA forums, some have said they've actually seen affiliates building SEO-specific pages for GamStop traffic. I guess some people will do anything for money, even if it means hurting others. Here in America, we have a term for those people. We call them assholes. Enough to make a baby snowball. All right. As we navigate our way through the minefield of regulation, trying to remain responsible and sensitive and politically correct, and having to deal with jackasses doing stupid things on both the operator and affiliate sides that make us all look bad, well, we have headlines like this latest one. I'll just let you read it. Well, what the hell? I'll read it with you. Woman lost almost 400,000 pounds in 48 hours gambling online. That's beautiful, ain't it? Okay then. Once you get past the clickbait headline, however, you learn that the woman had actually won all that money, then played it back. Of course, there are some questions we could ask about this, such as if she tried to cash out or if the casino incentivized her to keep playing. I mean, we know that it may well have taken months or even years for the woman to receive this entire sum had she cashed out. But absent from the headline is that the old girl had been using a business credit card, a business that was not her own business, but she just worked for them, a business credit card to fund her habit since 2016, racking up nearly 600,000 pounds in charges. Wow! Several shareholders were forced to mortgage their homes to save the company. My gosh! So now I have to ask, who's the victim here? This woman? The shareholders? The credit card company? My guess is the answer is everyone. Everyone's a victim, except, of course, the online gambling industry. Lastly, I covered a story on our previous show about people with gambling addictions checking themselves into the hospital. It seemed odd to me, as an American, that a medical facility would deal with such a thing as gambling addiction. And I am, in fact, 100% certain that if I showed up at my doctor's office or walked into my local hospital or emergency room and told them, hey, I have a gambling problem, I would promptly be sent on my way and told to consult a psychiatrist or another mental health professional. No way, there's not a chance in hell they would admit me for gambling addiction. But perhaps it's a cultural thing, and that is just the way it is here in America, and I don't get it. If that offended anyone, then please do accept my apologies, because such a thing simply would not happen in the States. If it would happen in the UK or Australia or wherever else, hey, good for your system. But it wouldn't happen here. So, again, apologies. And with that, I suppose I should get myself out of this cold, wet, snowy mess. And hey, God willing, I'll be back again next week. I can't even hit myself with a snowball. I was even using my good hand. I don't know.